Okay. Oh, that's not it. Pretend you didn't see that. Spoilers for Saturday. No, we gotta hide that bitch. Yes. Also, the local elven cutting board. Anyway, hello everybody. We killed a whale last week. I was going through Heavensward in my head, which had been years and years, and I'm like, okay, we're done with the Sea of Clouds. I'm like, we're not ready to go to Assassala yet, but I was like, what the hell's left? And I'm like, I'm going through everything in my head. I'm like, I can't think of anything relevant. And I was doing this while I was doing my weekly resets, and so I go to Idleshire and I pick up the book, and I'm seeing if there's any of the quests in Idleshire that I need for my weekly crafting gathering. And I had this thought that Idleshire is in Heavensward, so I'm probably going there this week. It's like, yeah, dumbass. Remember the coolest old lady in anime with the biggest hat that you'll never wear? So we don't run into Matoya until Pat's content, I don't think. Because she's anti-tower. Oh, maybe we do, actually. I'm trying to think. I don't know. You know what? Let's find out.
I think you do. I think you do. The reason I believe you do is that this game very rarely does not let you access a zone, or rather an area in a zone, in a later patch. Usually everything is accessible in the expansion release, and Matoya's Cave is still part of that area.
Okay.
So it's
interesting.
I can't remember why we go there. I don't know if it's cryo related, but there's a reason we go there.
Maybe we need to ask Matoya for like magical help, and she says that we can go blow it out her ass, and then we're like, pretty please, and then she's like, okay, fine, I'm bored. Cause I'm assuming we go to Idleshire for some reason to do a what's going on. We need a trick to get to Assassala. There's some sort of a impediment, because the last thing that we saw was we killed Bismarck or destroyed the Prum, whatever. We get the key, and then the Asians and the Pope stole it in a cutscene, and they were like, well, that sucks. And so they're off to Assassala to get power beyond imagining, etc., etc. And that's where we left off. Sid did a good job driving. Forgive me, Viola. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. No, you couldn't. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught but the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But not all is not lost, for we yet live, low bar, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Wait for it, everybody. Yeah. Woo! Oh my god, flying in the Sea of Clouds. No longer will I suffer in this land. Anyway, let's leave it.
I was going to say, you're not going to be back very often.
No. But just the thought that I might come to Sea of Clouds at any point and not be able to fly, it fills me with dread. No longer. Anyway. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal and prevented the Vanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sanu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Look at this. Look at this. Oh no, we're getting dragged during a cutscene. Very well. Very well. Oh, now the Empire shows up.
Something is amiss.
Yes. Okay. I had this all backwards in my head. Hydra's such a badass.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Regulus von Hydrus.
Reveal yourselves at once.
God, what a badass! Can't handle it. He's too cool. He's cooler than me. He heard the cutscene.
And there I was expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
And here's Varis.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
I don't think anybody else alive can pull off that stupid hat. I say alive because Solus could have done it as well.
The Warrior of Light. She who bested Van Baelsar.
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well.
It stays on his head to the sheer force of his annoyance for everyone around him.
Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Door.
It's a string like a party hat. New cannon. Throw out the spite and the annoyance. There's a very, very thin string.
You know as well as
That's why he has such long hair. He's covering it up.
These insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free, that their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
He's right until we get to the point that we find there's a different problem we disagree on. But I'm ahead of myself.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. 'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Slack-jawed surprise off the Warrior of Light.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
They have a big ship.
Do you think he's compensating for something?
Lab. It's tiny.
We shall meet again, Warrior of Light. On that you have my word.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizlar. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
It's not a proper mech unless the tubes are pulsating in a very uncomfortable manner. This is Livia's white one, by the way. you're not wrong about it being a cash mount, but I guess they wheeled it back out for Lucia.
By the way, Flame, I appear to have broken your chat.
Uh-oh.
I sent you an image of what your chat currently looks like to me.
Oh, hang on. I want to see it. Oh. Wow, that's...
It's not preventing me from... I'm going to refresh it to see if I get rid of it. But it is not preventing me. It's not allowing me to not share the fact that I'm on a 3 streak.
We are no longer asking.
Okay, refreshing it got rid of it.
Ah,
That was weird.
It was a good meme while it lasted.
Twitch is a good meme while it lasts. It's probably going to die soon.
Yeah. I'll have to figure out YouTube. Vinegaroon mount, very nice. Hi, Lucia. Nice mount. The armor had it sent here as a precautionary measure. Never my wildest dreams that I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. Varis Zos Galvus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be a legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Forgive me, there's neither time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise. I only pray return to the Waking Sands, Alfino. Or the Rising Stones, I guess.
So, the mobile game, which I figure we're going to bring this up at some point.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm a little interested in the fact that it seems like they've redubbed Minfilia, which makes me wonder if they're going to redub A Realm Reborn.
Huh. And then they'll circle back here?
Maybe they'll do a redub of A Realm Reborn and then bring it back to this. Because Minfilia's voice actress was definitely not the same when they showed in that cutscene, so I'm wondering they're pulling the gang together to voice A Realm Reborn lines specifically for mobile. Now, I don't know how different mobile will be. It may be a bridge, so they might not touch this. But there's potential.
Interesting. Well, certainly room for condensing even after what they've done. And some
Definitely.
and some modernizing. I was having that thought earlier today. I was like, if they're rebuilding it from the ground up, they don't need to be too faithful. We'll see what happens. I'm sure Tataru will have a gotcha machine or something. Anyway. Thank the 12, you're alive. When the battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up. Pretty well, what in the 7 hells happened out there? Oh, we saw some cool dudes and they have capes. First, the Archbishop turns up with Ashley and Toa, and now the goddamn Emperor pays it a visit? What is this, a procession of notable bastards? I gotta use that line. Oh, man. Say it again, guys. Who's next? The Keeper of the 7th Bloody Gate? Procession of notable bastards. Help me remember that. When not so notable, I am happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sono sends his warmest regards. There is much talk of westerly winds. Stoic nod. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. Since they have no more fear of the Empire, for present at least, had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Oxundu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varis is only interested in reaching Asisla. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, let's get to a cutscene. We're gonna crash into a shield. Woo! Level 67. Anything funny to say? I don't know why I'm going to Lucia for this. She never says anything funny. It is not a disparaging remark. You don't have to be funny. Lucia just knocks it out of the park being a stoic badass. figured out which way they're headed. It's all patched up. Oh my god, Alfino, he's still an insufferable bitch. He's working through it. I think it's... Well, no, it's when Alice shows up and pulls the fucking leash. Then we're gonna get him to calm down. Once again, Alice saving everything. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light. If it slides in that direction, we'll find it. Stoic nod. Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see! Added weight of a mech on us, no big deal.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
Again, oh, she's gonna give up the... Does she really give up the ghost this early? Yeah, I guess she does. Gasp.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
I don't know what go means in the hierarchy.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sass Junius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Aziz's Lair should be.
Hold on, everyone!
It's Aziz's Lair.
Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
Bonk.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Sid talking for us. Frickin' Alligans! Always the frickin' Alligans. And we land. I wonder if she have a name. All the repairs are giving me a bleeding headache. What could be out there that would warrant the personal attention of the Emperor himself? Its piloting and oppressors of Mara will behold, and may I never have the opportunity to do so again. Barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any lane you can walk away from, as they say. Can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Oh, hang on a minute. Title check. Ah, Imperial Nuisance. The legend itself. Beautiful. I feel like I can't use this one because this one belongs to Takoa Tatsu. Anyway. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he's not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier. But even without it, we must needs find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat, and we might discuss. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. Alright, Alfino's calling a meeting. Alfino, this could have been an email. Smooth brain. Kovo Kava, it's normal-ish. Lucy Aurora. We're running out of meme names. I think they're all down in capital cities. Or just simply passed by us in the MSQ or they stopped playing. Solidarity sort of works. A nice play on words. It's Edmondi Forto! Pray forgive me the earlier display. I grieve for my son still, and so I continue to do so, but I've resolved to be strong. It is what he would have wished. Yeah, whatever. Sid, save me. I swear, whenever there's an Allagan ruin, there's trouble just waiting to happen. I suppose that's why they erected such a damn to be convoluted defenses around everything. Hi, Amaric.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate.
Man, Sid's hand is clipping all the way through his shirt. That's distressing.
As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It's only when he turns. When he's standing normally, it's barely noticeable, but you don't care. But when he turns slightly to the left, it just goes right through the pads. It's rough. He's only got one glove. His hand is cold. Your explanation is accepted.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't...
Master Garland, based on your experience...
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
Oh man, memories. Miss Beard, shout out.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
He is to be fair, Sid should zip up. Too busy showing off his bling.
Ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
Oh, that's right. We still have the Archons to go
Yesterday
find.
evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
Think we find Thancred first?
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Oh. Standing around tower. Tataru? No. No. Yes. Managed to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies. There's an Asian. Finally, over at Slot, only to find you barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. It's not all bad news. I made progress in the search for our friends. You flood the victory feast. You use the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tauropin to have the tunnel searched. Logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Anthelia, Thancred, and Istola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? Don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery and were to come to the Hall of Flams at our earliest convenience. Do not think what it might be. We shall depart as once. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to Ul'dah. Hi, Sid. How's it going? Yep. Got Doc Madness. I think I've seen Damos tattoo before. It's Majeda What else we got today? Rune Evermore. Arslag Bale. Fairly conventional. Where we go? Oh, we're going to the Hall of Flames. Just right over here. They're using their camera. Sleepy fish. I need a real good meme. Sweet Devil. It's Little Boo.
I like Little Boo's outfit actually.
Little Boo's got some glamour.
Very similar to what I was actually going for with my whatchamacallit, my Lalafell that I made a while ago. I was going to go for a pirate Lalafell.
The Uraeus coat is so goddamn powerful.
I haven't found anything that's like on par with it, to be honest.
Oh, this is the Amalja.
Who wants to help Lizardman?
Curse you, Bale! Well, not on this playthrough. Amalja are fun. They're competent. You hang out with them, they're cool. It's Pippin. Say their grace and father both, least I could do to repay you. You're my impatient, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery. Yes, of course. Per your request, that my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. The entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. The mineral concerns cooperation. We were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. At ease, your friends are not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there's this. I stole his wand. She was a conjurer before. I may, Marshal. Tis as I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the lifestream. Flow. Time to set our Istola uses flow timer. Over under on Istola using flow during patch content. And that maybe that being the linchpin to traveling between realms.
Flame Dragon.
Yes.
I've already got enough reasons to dislike Control. I do not want to think of the opportunity of adding another one.
She's used it.
It's bad enough that she's selectively blind.
Yes. Look, I'm just saying if she gets it one more time, she gets a free ice cream at Dairy Queen. Anyway. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form to its constituent aether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requiredeth not a lengthy incantation. That a stola should choose to employ such a spell besticketh the need for haste. All of which suggests he managed to escape. Would that it were so simple, know that the scholars of Charlian forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift on the life stream, never to emerge. Be not downcast, my friend, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Istola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was involved, we may yet find her. To the Sildi subterrane. To not to the Criterion dungeon quite yet. It's a flame mage. Sildi excavation site. We got a lot of people today. It's charging tide. Bale's still here to be cursed. That one. What do you issue Chocobo? And we fly to Sildi. Ooh, somebody's got a yowl.
Is the fate up? No, the fate's not up. Oh well.
Evidence who stole his passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces may yet remain to guide our steps. Faint enough. Would it be the big Spriggan who's the fate? Or the goal? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big Spriggan this year. I have a very strong memory of that Spriggan because I saved the Sprout's life back in the Realm Reborn.
Reanger doing his thing. Trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelves Wood. Are you certain? No, I'm just making this shit up, Alfino.
Nah, I had my senses up too high. It's just a fucking stick.
Yeah, sorry. So I do fear for our friend contrary to its name, the lifestream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of this maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Urianger. Pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Viola, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania. Low on aetherite tickets. Maybe it's at level blue mage. Oh, bitch. So if the elementals proceed to life stream, if as we suspect Estola still adrift, then we may be able to find her, but if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must need to do so through their chosen, the Pajal. Imperative, therefore, if we speak with Candy Senna, I have a feeling she'll be fine with this. I already requested an audience, she'll receive us in the Lowstream. Presently, we need to speak with the Conjurer Yonder to be admitted. Which is how it always works. Hi, Candy Santa. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. Oh, we're getting Galron up in here. Yes! Chancellor Galron. One of the best Klingons ever to exist. You will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. Blah, 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 blah. You say we must needs act swiftly if you are to free Estola from the ungentle pull of the lifestream. As you surmise, we cannot do this unaided, however.
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find your Estola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade.
Tataru, if you were a better enough arcanist, you would have been able to see her yourself.
There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
I think way back in the day, this was an amusing quest for me, because I knew about Ymitra and Y'shtola already from doing these summoner quests. And then I hit this point in the MSQ, and they're like, "Oh, go find her." I'm just like, "Oh, right, I had to hand something into her anyway." But,
oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, oh, dude, I was just like, "I know you," and then we just sort of gave her the whole shtick. I'm just like, "You'll be fine with this, right? I'm helping you research books and ancient Allig summoning techniques, and I get to help you save your sister today. We're just buddies." Yes, I know exactly where she is. I don't think the dialogue is much different. It's sort of just, "Hi, who are you?" versus, "Oh, you want me to be a Pictomancer, don't you?" Yes.
I want you to be the better spellcaster.
Sorry, I'm a one-job playthrough on this role-playing, cosplaying, whatever the hell I'm doing.
Ah, I see. You have chosen the less strong DPS. I understand.
Yep.
I'll still be here when you want to have a better DPS.
I wish I could argue this point.
The numbers don't lie.
They don't. There's. If you're measuring value by biggest number, you're not gonna find many arguments.
Remember, guys, this is a game where you get to play whatever you want. Just make sure it's the right one.
Oh, hey. Thank you. By the by, whoever cares, if you talk to this wandering Moogle right here, you'll get a Fantasia. And there's a quest in Ulda that you can get another one.
Oh, and then, is that Snooty's drug dealer?
Yes. That's why it's the wandering Moogle, because they're drifters.
You can't go to jail again.
No, they won't. They'll just have him killed. Hello, Ymitra. Also, hello, Snooty. If April Fool's ever lands on a day that I'm playing MSQ, then I'm totally gonna Fantasia to something else, and then I'll Fantasia back the next week, and I'll pretend it never happened. I'm giving a bit away up front, but I don't know. I'd have to look at calendars to see when a Wednesday or a Saturday is April 1st again. I had a whole... Yes?
I kind of had a thought, and it's really bad.
Yes?
You should just... It'd be too much effort, and I don't think it would actually be worth doing. But I just had the thought of what you could probably do is just get into the middle of the World of Warcraft MSQ and just continue like that's what you've been doing the entire time.
I did have a bit. I have in my big pile of PNG cutouts that I use for streaming. One of them is my Worgen Death Knight, and the original April Fool's joke is that I was gonna be talking as if I was playing WoW, but still be doing whatever the hell I'm doing. It would be a big bit commitment to sub up for World of Warcraft for April Fools and then ghost it. Not beyond it. But I will say, once again, there is a single thing keeping me from playing World of Warcraft, and that is a Worgen Paladin. You fucking cowards. That's it. That is the single thing. They just won't do it, because they're dumbasses. Anyway, back to not being mad. Is there something you require? Also, get rid of Mythic Plus timers, but I actually don't care about that anymore, because if I do go back to WoW, it will be as a tourist. Anyway. Lady Himitra is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfino, and this is Tataru. Yeah. So if you're a summoner, she'll be like, hey, what the hell's going on? 2026. Interesting. So, it'll be long enough for me to forget all of these bits. So you're my sister's comrade in arms and science of the 7th Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing the word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. We were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. Oh, that's very Makote. I hope this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Eversclade. It's dawning on me the number of things that we do outside the Great Tree in this game.
It's a very important tree.
It is an important tree. We keep going there for things. It's almost like it is almost as well traveled as the doors to the Sultanate in terms of how many times you come here in this game.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that the Great Tree is actually a great tree.
I
and
agree.
You do need to go to it multiple times. It's not just, we're going to defend it because the tree people said it was great.
Yeah.
It turns out it's actually great.
It's actually useful. Yeah, we come here during main MSQ. We come here again during main MSQ. I think there's one more time you come back here during the main drag. Then when you are going from Conjure to White Mage, you come back here. When you're doing the Tank Blasphemy quest, you come back here as well. Because the Tank Blasphemy quests involve stuff with the Padgel, which is like some of the best shit for Canny Senna. If you want some proper good lore for her, Blasphemy, Roll Quest, and Endwalker. Anyway. Yeah, this tree gets a lot of wear and tear. And you know what? Thinking through it, I'm agreeing with you, Mortel, that it's good that the big important tree gets a lot of story coverage. If you told me Night Fiend, I forgot.
Raya O, Arun, if you would.
My memory just gets worse by the day. I have a notepad now. I officially caved in. I just have a notepad. I just write all this stuff down. Helps with my anxiety. I just write it down and I don't have to worry about forgetting it. I do forget it, but then I wrote it down. It's fine. Okay, everybody, remember to look respectfully.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the lifestream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
It's training for Eden. Look away, you get stunned. Destiny stole a burrito.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Burrito takeout to be delivered. There's an image of her as a joint. Yeah, I went for burrito, but yes, it is also a blunt Ishtola.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Yes, yes. Also worth noting that it took 3 Pajal, the Great Tree, and the Blessing of the Elementals to do this, and Emmett Sells just snaps his fingers. Because he's good like that. Also, I'd like to remark that at this point in the story, the guy Pajal is known for 2 things: being a sidekick and having stupid hair. And one of the many things that Endwalker does well is make you think of multiple things, which is that he's a cool guy despite being a sidekick with stupid hair. Anyway, we're going to get there eventually. But right now, he's just a guy with stupid hair. It's unfortunate for him. We had dumb bowl cut. He throws down later. Pleasant surprise. This is how she goes blind. Yes. And when we talk to her later, she's be like, I can't see no more. But I can see the movement of aether.
I can also see bottles.
Hang in there, Tataru. Seeing her face again. I've been so worried. That's 1. I don't know why I remember this in a different order. But doesn't matter. Stola's resting in an inn room. Unless she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she's in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Wunderbar. Finished my little surprise for her. Something I've been working on for a while now, but I hope to see one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items. We're to place the orders for these items. Because you retrieve them for me? Yes. A gopher, of course. Just twitching every time I see a question mark with a plus next to it. No! You're not doing that! Not this playthrough!
It is interesting that they still have that chunk to the left of the Botanist Guild that still exists for some reason.
This?
Yes. That is used, or was used, for events.
Interesting.
And you can't get back in there.
Then they moved it
I
over
find
to...
it weird that it's just weird that it's drawn. Because it never used to actually be drawn on the map. I don't know when it got added.
You definitely cannot get over that. I don't think I've ever been there.
Yeah, I remember it for an Easter event. Tasser probably remembers it for one event, because I know he was around when it was there. But I just don't know why they added it. Because you can't get in there.
At least you don't have to go there to fill your map out. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Sorry you didn't play.
that'd be a fucking nightmare. Sorry you weren't here in 2017. Fuck you.
Fuck you. You're not getting his achievement. You can't fly in town anymore. What? What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Huh? Here to retrieve an order from Mr. Sataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup, working to it for specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by chimerical hide, anyway? She got off the market board. You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin person. It seems to me she had neither. By the way, if you want some really banger quests, she will kick your ass. It's great. Oh man, crafting quests in this game just never stop. Where's my sprint button? On my controller. Found it. Conjurer skill. Come on, Midgar Surmer, it's this way. Hey, it's Biddy. What's up, Biddy? Are you still sleeping? Yep. Carry on. Community Steel Guild Flame, the home of the Conjurer's Guild. How may I assist you? Ah, yes. Mr. Jataru's order, as requested, has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what he intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even when possessed of my experience, would struggle to wield it. Ah, refreshing gopher. Just like old times. Da-da-da. Ooh. It's Yachty Thundercat. It's just a pile of 80s references. 90s references.
Oh boy.
Hey, he has his niche. I tip my hat. If I could wear one.
He has his niche? Well, I might want to scratch it.
Ah, got him! Alright. A leather bag containing an item prepared by the Leatherworkers Guild. A cloth bag containing an item prepared by the Conjurers Guild. Yes. Can't wait to see what Stola thinks of the surprise. When she's doing very well, and the Conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go hang out with the Stola.
That's what I'm screaming during Dawn Trail.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
You Stola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12.
Fluffy bun stabby girl. Nice.
Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the lifestream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued—
Oh, here he goes.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
Huh. So I'm pretty sure Tataru turned to me in the original cutscene, but he turned to Alfino in this one. Outfit 2.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
Tataru didn't tell me everything. What the hell are you talking about?
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
Oh, no. We're not skipping it. This is where...
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
I know who does.
But I know of one who could.
Ta-da! There's our inn.
A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Absolutely smashing her new outfit, don't you think? Hell yeah. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. Also, yes, it is a gender thing. That's why I pointed it out as interesting. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful, but God forbid anyone to disagree with her. When the Guardian Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the Exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life in the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Alta and I were born in Sharlayan. Our days there were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. It'll be a homecoming then. It's a fine reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. Da-da-da-da-da. We gotta go back to Ishgard and have another meeting. Alfino, you don't have to do meetings for everything. I saw Zekian and I thought it was Zeki, and I'm just like, he would not be caught dead.
He would not be caught dead playing 14, yeah.
Well, not as a non-Hrothgar. Unless they put bangers in the game.
I don't know, he was very flip-floppy. He tended to swap to an all-raw every so often, even when Hrothgars were a thing.
That makes sense.
He always denied using Fantasias, but
like
he changed quite often.
Like there's hard evidence of that. Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. Melting. Also, it's a con. Oh no, that poor cat. Oh! Not that button. Alright, this will be Prize Viola and me, Tataru, pray remain in this guard and continue the search for our missing friends. Are we gonna I guess we're gonna go to Tailfeather, and then we're gonna go to Annex Shrine, and then we're gonna. I'm fussy right now. Don't mind me.
Oh, do you need your bottle?
I need my bottle. I'm a babby. Let's go make fun of Marsha Chomp. Oh, we're not even going down. Never mind. You're just standing right outside of town. You are. Estola. Long soaking lifestream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. Rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. Nope, we're getting adamantite. 58. Mathematically closer to the end of Heavensward. West of Charlotte, once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian inlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through the Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and dragons both. Those bitches can try. Haven't filled the map out yet. I don't know if I care. Oh man, Tarask is always up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes it to spawn, but it's just... I feel like it spawns by itself, which is weird for a super fate.
I am talking and I am muted. Good job, me.
Good job.
No, it is spawned by itself. It's
Alright.
It's like most the Realm Reborn Superboss fates, they spawn by themselves.
Ah.
The Heavensward doesn't have a special fate with the exception of
the one that's over by town over there. Or even that one, the Mega Curl that shows up here.
Yeah, that the Mega Curl and the Ultimate Weapon, or the Proto-Ultimate Weapon in Aziz's Law. But those are... Actually, I can't remember the requirements for those two. I know it's a weather requirement. I think it's just... It may just happen at random.
Yeah, alright. I didn't know if you triggered the weather, or if the weather was the start, or... I don't know.
Yeah, it just... Eventually, at some point, it changes to the weather you need, and then you just do it. But yeah, that one's just... It just is up quite often, because it wants to be.
Fair enough. Also because it's difficult to solo and you need a group to do it. It's a half-hour long.
Mm-hmm.
You grab it and off it goes.
To the Thalaic River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Charlian, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Not my flying. I think we'll get to the Great Gubal Library today. It's a whole level. I think we'll see. Be a long hour yet. Oh, is this gonna be right there? Sure is! Man, Heavensward is really handholdy with these Aether Currents.
I mean, I think it's the theory that you had before. They give you one for free to remind you need to do them.
Yeah.
Because there's gotta be somebody that just forgets that it's an element in the game.
Ugh. And we have Alexander is relatively low on my priority list, I think. It is a really damn good story, but it involves doing the Alexander raids. Similarly for coils, I think I want to be much higher level.
You can just do it by yourself.
By yourself. Final turn 2 is a pain in the ass, but you can actually solo it.
I found a really easy way of doing it as Black Mage. Which you are not, so that was irrelevant.
Go on, I'm curious. How do you get past the death barrier?
You kill it? Unless I'm thinking of the wrong one. It's Phoenix, right?
No, Phoenix that's 3. 2 is the one that you turn 2 is the one where people have to go left and people have to go right and stand on the separate pads. And so theoretically you can go one wing and then go all the way back to the other wing, or you just suicide on the wall so that you can go back to getting faster.
Hold on, this is final turn. Is it final turn 2?
2.
Final turn 3?
Because there's 4 final turns. Final turn 1 is the stealth mission that you can just blow up, but then if you get caught, you have to kill all the mobs in the area. Turn 2 is the split thing. Turn 3 is Phoenix, and turn 4 is Bahamut. I've been getting coils on Wondrous Tales lately, so I've been looking this up.
Oh, there we go. Okay, fucking hell. I had to actually just go fucking look at a guide online. Okay. Because I completely could not even picture what it was. As soon as I saw the guide, I was like, oh, it's this fucking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking of the wrong one.
Yeah, Phoenix is, you don't just blow. What you need to do is you do some damage to it, you wait for it to start casting, and then you just burn it the hell down. Because if you HP gate it too fast, it'll actually start summoning things, which then means it'll be like 30 seconds instead of 10. Should be able to cross there. The towering structure. 15 years abandoned, and already Charlian has fallen to such disarray. City's no more than its inhabitants. Verily. Yeah, it's the other side. La la la. Looking for Sasquatch. It actually, oh, might be able to kill it. Risky proposition.
What level are you?
67, probably too low.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. And to Edelshire. Time to talk to goblins.
And try to jump on the rock.
I've never actually tried that, even as a ninja.
I don't know if it's still doable. It might be.
I haven't seen anybody
Ninja
up there
was
lately.
like the... I don't know, I've not seen them. I just know that Ninja was like the only way to go up there before.
Maybe you can ethereal shift if you aim it right. Or Reaper teleport over there.
You need an ability that lets your character move, but you can also jump while casting it.
Knowledge seeks
That was
no
kind of
man.
why. That's kind of why. Sorry, Ninja worked.
During the 6th Sathral era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the modern northern nation of Charlene journeyed across the seas of Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered so much that it became to be counted amongst Eorzea's greatest city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With their keepers lost to her, Charlene has become an empty husk of her former self. Thanks, Empire. Uplander is mistaken. Charlene as new keepers is on cusp of new age of glory. Asha goblins! Uplander is mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Squatter's rights, bitch. You ain't been here for 15 years. We were born here. Uplanders abandoned city. Uplanders give up claim. Born here or no. Uplanders are trespassers. Being all uppity. Do not come to dispute your claim to the land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. You calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. He's thinking about being civil. He's not sure if he wants to be. That is truth, and Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. So IX is a dude and OX is a girl, right?
Bray Phlox is a girl. That's the only way I remember.
Okay. Yeah, we here. All right. Before I forget, again. Oh, look, it's Birdie Boop. Hell yeah, Birdie Boop. Whole Pix is a guy who abuses me. Nice. Da da da. Where are the Aetherites in this frickin' place? Not this way.
There's only one other one, which is over there.
What?
They didn't really do anything with that section. I know they were going to. Like, Edalshire was kind of left in this state, and they had plans on expansion, and I thought we were going to get it in Stormblood, but nothing really expanded.
You do,
and they've kind of just sat about. They've added things, but not like expanded the structures.
They do run around. If you're doing quests here to learn about the town and stuff, you do run around quite a bit. Yes, gratuity. I have attuned myself. Now I can fly. No, I'm joking. All right, all these golems I need to nought and crosses at. Hang on, hang on. Yes, Abkirag! Laugh for me. Come on, come on. Oh, fine, I have to be doing this quest. Zloa, you suck. Midnight Dew. She really, really does not want to play Triple Triad with you until you do favors. So for every expansion, there's 2 main cities. There's City A, which has the inn, the market board, and similar things, and then there's City B, which has all of the crafting, all of the trades, all of the scripts and tombstone hand-ins, but then no market board, and then also no inn. Which gets really, really weird when Ratchet On is City B and old Charlian is City A, but anyway.
That is actually a weird one.
It is ass backwards.
Yep, it's absolutely backwards. I get why they do it.
Yes, like thematic. Yes, yes, yeah. That is the story goes this way, but what do you want me to do? Nah. Wondrous Tales. I already hate
it.
No, I hate RP. I got a line the other day though. I can't be mad at her for another week.
I'm never mad at her, and I get lines like all the time, at least one. See, that's Tass's problem. He's so fucking mad at children.
The both of us. It's a vicious cycle of hatred. We get. Have you ever? Here's like the curse from the ring. Have you ever spent all of your second chance points on rerolls and you still don't get a single line?
I have. That has happened before.
Sucks.
And then I've gone and just gotten more second chances.
Yeah,
to like get a line.
Yeah.
And then I go back.
Wow, that's a level of interesting.
I mean, I don't really do it much anymore. I did it back in the day when it was like more worth doing, but I've reached a point where I don't care a whole lot about it now. So it doesn't bother me anywhere near as much.
Still,
I mean, I used to play the content way more back in the day, to be fair, which is why it didn't bother me that much.
Yeah, a half a level per week, though, is nothing to sneeze at for basically free.
I just realized, okay, there's actually a problem with what I'm, like, it was easier back then because Cape Westwind existed. It was way easier to get second chance points.
Yeah, that is a second chance farm if ever there was one. Alright. Finding the main bridge collapsed, you were looking for a detour and up stunning. With all them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time for treasure hunters like me moved in. We weren't the first to arrive. Understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. A guy has to pass on Wondrous Tales to be freed of it. New lore. No hard feelings. All these nice buildings and no one live in them. Feels like a waste, you know. I've been trying to put the place to rights and things have been going well for the most part, but ain't smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps or people left lying around are a bloody nuisance, and here's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. Uplanders are mutual understanding. Best way of understanding is help one another. Help citizens of Idyllshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross the river. Does Istola have a last name?
I think so. Hold on. Yeah, Istola Rule.
Huh.
Hrul. I don't know when it's mentioned. It's not relevant, but I don't remember when it's mentioned.
Maybe Alfino doesn't know it. Not 10 crosses! Not 10 crosses! Ugh! Watch the Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders are Charlian, and Charlian should know best way to deal with creatures. Charlian. I dare say you still nice delegate, Alfino. Simple enough affair. The automata were employed as sentinels and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses. I spelled it wrong in the stream title. Damn it! I did not look it up. That was a pull from memory.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I didn't even notice in the stream title. I actually would have said something. It was all for naught.
It was all for naught. No, but it's like it's a naught as in a zero, not a naught as in it's no use. I guess in retrospect. No picture on the wall. This wall looks so weird without a picture on the wall.
I know. It's like okay, I'm saying that now. I never actually got to this until Endwalker. I like skipped so much Manderville for the longest fucking time.
Fine. Da, 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 da.
Not because I didn't want to do it, but because I was so determined to get so many other quests done, and I know I wanted to sit and watch Manderville.
Yep.
So I wanted the time to do it, and just finding the time to do it did not exist. But now I have the drawings on the wall.
Go away, abandoned golem.
Holy shit, it just died of cringe.
I hit it so hard the background music changed. Hell yeah.
I was just wondering why the golems were wandering around. I completely forgot this was even part of it.
Oh yeah. What's a really cringe thing to say?
Want to check out my Sonic OC?
Hey, abandoned golem, you want to check out my Sonic OC? Guess not.
Please don't tell me. Oh, we're out of golems.
There's only the two.
My next one was going to be Reddit is my favorite website.
That'll cause the game to force quit. Don't do that. It's like F10 in Counter-Strike. Yo, Skibbity. Oh, I could have done that. But then I would have got...
I sort of had a point where it's just whatever at this point. I don't really think it's cringe. A lot of people are doing it ironically now, so it kind of floats around.
Just Elriz now. Golems are no more. Now we can resume work to expand settlement. Jamadars, why not? Yeah, Illuminati. Upland is up Gabi flock. Earn right to be citizens, but Solfix must ask another favor. Short time ago, your dear friend of Solfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins, show no mercy even towards Gobbykin. Slowfix fears for friend's life. Let's go find the plot hook. For the Alexander raids.
Well, you go do that, I'm gonna BRB.
Valid. Oh wow, I forgot they just blocked the bridge. It's social. It is, the meme is social media bad. Also, Reddit is a bit of an echo chamber, but that's a different conversation. Wait, the you Google something and need a good result has turned from obscure forum you never went to obscure subreddit you've never been to. So Reddit has sort of formally, not formally, overtaken forums as the main means of people hanging out about random topics. I miss forums. Maybe Internet 2.0 will have forums again. Wait. Have I just... Haven't. Oh, no, I have to go in there. What the hell do you want, then? Damn it! Fine. Never mind, I figured it out. That is the thing, like, it is... Hang on, oh, right, this one. Yeah. Back in the day, you got a Google search result, and if it posted you to some forum you never heard of, you knew that you found the answer. And that's sort of the way it is with Reddit. Is that if it's some forum or it's some Reddit post from a subreddit that has to do with what you want, you're just like, okay, this is the answer to my question. That's where people go to do that stuff now. Yeah. Come on. No, come on. Oh, the map was in the way. That explains it. Slow fix friend. Here we just said it. I DM'd you the fix. Brave Fox. Ooh, Brave Fox is in a duty. Be down to 60 again. Wait, am I not? What level I am? No, I'm above 60. 60 something. Goodly Uplander, long time no eye catch. What bringing Uplander here? Upstairs have lust eyes for junk of Brave Flocks. Uplander must not be touching junk. Greetings, Brave Flocks. It's been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Whiskat gave me to understand that you were marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Brave Flocks, eat Illuminati for sunupses. There's the Illuminati. Who eats who for synapses? Dot dot dot. Unwise you are to come after dirty talking secret knowings of cheese make from Illuminati. The callback to Longstop. Really did know upright. Cheese recipe is gobby birthright. Save ton flax for trading in death pit. Da da da. Pray to Godfathers for punishment is near times. I think it may actually, yeah, these guys are all spread out. It's actually going to be faster to do these one at a time. Whence came all these bombs? Thank you. Please tell me you're in groups now. Oh, she's invoking a spell. This one. Oh, I'm just gonna dump them. Get out of here. Oh, they're still alive. You wish you weren't.
Ether, to me. Have at you.
Oh, have at you. Stolas summons a nuke. Real question is Brayflox an imposter or the real deal? They made cheese references. They gotta be the real deal. No match. More junk is awaiting Brayflox. Brayflox is taking leave. Being embroiled in a cheese war is the last thing expected to come into Charlian. At any rate, we fulfilled Sulfix's request. Let us return with the good tidings and be on our way. Yes. Let us be on our way. 67. Didn't think I was that high. Oh, that's right. I leveled earlier. Forgot. I forgot. Any other plus marks? Probably after I leave. Or you leave town. And Brayflox. Time has not cured recklessness. Without help from Uplanders, Brayflox would now be dead Gabi. Sulfix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Sulfix and Brayflox are joined by unseverable Gabi bond. If Sulfix had known that Uplanders are friends of Brayflox, Sulfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gabi Flock at first meeting. And then nice of him. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Yep. To fastness. Oh, go to the Illuminati. No one else. Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Sulfix makes Uplanders honored citizens. Uplanders must leave for now. Sulfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits and help build a great new nation. We're not in the Alexander raid yet. We're fine. What's the confession first? It upset me to learn that my home has been occupied by others. I bet I see now it's in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlian thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds. Yeah. So the Brayflox that we just rescued was about to be murdered by the Illuminati, which is very short-sighted for undercover agents, but if there's one during the Alexander Raid series, that one is entirely possible that one's undercover. All right. Gobwatch is going to let us through, guys. We got our Aether rights. Let's go. There are a lot of fun quests here. I forget what the quest line is when you go into that building and you hang out with all the people wearing the goblin masks. It's goofy. Oh, not that one, this one. Could use a repair maybe. Be very cross if you're asked to clear this mountain of rubble. I remember wearing Charlian gear in this cutscene back in the day. Uplanders can come and go at will. That Charlian casting gear is just... It's so goddamn strong. Nobody tells them it's blowing up. Just sprinted 20 feet. She's hamming it up. It's fine. Continue, Viola. Barring any misadventure, you shall soon arrive at the cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Noodleshire, let us strike out at once. Let's go. Let's go. I need to see a big, big hat and a lady who talks shit to anything that moves and many things that also don't move. Ancient choir scholars of Charlene gathered to hone their knowledge. Even from this distance, is plain that much of it is given back to the wilderness. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands, and choosing this spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You'll not find it unless you know to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream in spans, then straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff. That all sounds correct. Matoya has some good quests too as well. You hang out with her and her magic, and you realize that underneath that wrinkled exterior is a very angry, upset person who also cares. Aww. Very special episode. Let me up! $963 yalms to the south. I think you have to go back to Idleshire for all of the other quests. Well, there's 5 of them. Hey, look, guys, it's the Alexander bubble. Oh, it's weird not to see the Alexander popping out of it. This is pre-Alexander, I guess. Watch out during that Zodiac weapon quest. It'll kill you. It bites! Ah, yeah, we might as well just stick to the water. Stick to the water! Eating up all this map experience, though. Nom nom. It is amusing when you hit a level up by exposing the map. That's a hill over there. Everything makes more sense. I can stab people this way and it does more damage. I don't know, I think it's fun. Man, these kid gloves. I still want the locks to have that heinous one at the top of the tower. You gotta run halfway across the entire zone to get to. Now that is an aetheryte current. All kinds of herb grow here. Seem unconvinced. Well, that will only add to the surprise. A word of warning for you proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and in time we will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not that there will be sentinels and traps both to deter unwanted guests, but we will not be deterred, will we? Go. Touch the wall yonder. Got him. I killed the thing. Or cure, the classic. Sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. Yeah. Let's go see my master. Let's get it.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
Savage off the rip.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Boom! Got him!
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady?
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bucker, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
I know. Oh, you're the grandson. Disappointing.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it.
God.
What is it you need of me?
This is the dream. To be an old badass to the point you do nothing but just throw shade left and right at everyone. Knowing full well they're gonna have to put up with it. God!
Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it.
Aimrick up to no good. Very good.
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Well, we should consider the cost, at least.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ooh. Estola loses her tail during the Dawnchild patch content. Cold shot! Just joking, it's gonna be Flo again. It's always Flo. Being here calls to mind my days studying under Matoya, though she was the strictest and most irascible of mentors. She led by example and inspired one to greater heights. Were it not for her sage guidance, I should not be the woman I am. This is her tale. They play Smile as the song. I love Smile memes. I have no horse in this race. I just love how it's just memes. Oh no, he's sad. You're a conjured being, there's no hide. Humble servant. Picking leaves. Gotta kill the bugs. If I remember correctly, she sent us out to go do things.
'Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule.
Oh yeah, this place is instant.
Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes, a device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies.
Ah, the Forum.
After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
God, I miss you, Matoya.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us?
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Must needs!
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
Great Library's guardian shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you, but if it turns out you're not up to the task, well, then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric ram. I'll put a pair of familiars at your disposal. One's a Perogu who'll help you locate the tome. The other's that broom yonder who'll let you into the library. We're waiting for... Introduce yourself, girl. Hello, broom. Greetings, good madam. I am Broomsy, my lady servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you. Just to give an understanding, you must enter the Great Gubal Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. Let's go and fetch my fellow familiar on the way to the entrance. When you preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. Blah, 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 blah. I was wondering who'd be the tank. Makes sense for it to be a familiar. Matoya, hit me with one of your good ones. What are you loitering around here for? Hurry up and fetch that book. Loitering. Cave exit. Oh, medicinal herbs. Just you? I can do this later. What health do you have? Holy crap. Oh, not enough. Not enough. Parago, don't. Thank you, Parago. Yeah, I'm getting them all. Cockatrice is always causing trouble. It's like the Gaelic cat that will attack you if you're like level 90. You just have death wishes. They're just so mad. No fates out today. It's fine. Broomsy. I'm here not only on Master Matoya's errands, but for my own research besides. Boring. Yep. No mind of the dreams of a humble brim, your doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tome. I shall unlock the doors at once. Bong. Alright, well. We'll see how long it is. Seven minutes. Maybe we'll get lucky. 7 minutes? I guess people are still doing stuff. Not the worst. Hit me with that smooth jazz. Alright, so we get a book, we learn about the etheric, what should I call it? Then we go to Ass's Law. We teleport around every corner of God's forgotten land. We wiggle eyebrows at the Warring Triad. And then there's the great etherochemical research. We're getting there. I'm in a weird spot. I feel like I need to play more and less of this simultaneously. I'm just like, you know, you could use a break. You're doing a lot of this. On the other hand, I'm just like, you're only in Heavensward! For God's sakes. Imagine when you get to Endwalker and your entire stream is just one cutscene. determined to at least keep to MSQ on stream, though, because I know other people are refreshing their memories, same as I. Yeah, red mages have a really solid victory emote. Male characters will pop the cuffs of their collars, and then females will do a flick of their hair, and both of them are freaking rad. I don't think I have those unlocked yet. Oh wait, they're from Gold Saucer. Never mind. No wait, the sheath and draw are from Gold Saucer. I think those are MSQ emotes. Which means I may have them. Hang on a minute. Dumb. Might be just dumb.
What are we looking for?
Battle stance and victory. Those are MSQ. Patch content?
That's a good question. I thought you would have had them already.
I might.
Or we just look for battle stands.
It would be like here. Oh, popped.
Okay, I just looked it up. It is indeed MSQ.
Okay. Is it patch content for Heavensward?
7 point. Wait. No, okay, never mind. The database is 7.1. I was like, there's no way that's 7.1.
No way it's 7.1.
It appears in a quest called Spectacle for the Ages, where it seems like all the leaders have gathered together. So it's a fair bit from now. I just don't know exactly when.
Oh, maybe it's during the Kurthus skirmishes.
Yes, actually, yeah, that's exactly what it is because it's. You get the next quest is in Kurthus Central. So yeah, that's where it is.
All right, I know where we get that then. When we fight Robon.
Oh man.
That was some good shit. I was like, oh. That line showed up, and I just had a chill down my spine. Oh man, the healer is running dad jokes.
You want me to read them out loud? I'm gonna read them out loud. Why do dogs have tail feathers? To cover that. I can't even
Nice.
This is so bad. Nice. This is so bad. I can't even fucking say it. I didn't actually read the second part, and as soon as I read what it was, I already thought it was too stupid. Anyway, we'll try it again. Why do dogs have tail feathers? To cover their butt quacks. Do you have another one in here? No, we don't.
Not yet.
We need another one.
There we go.
Where do pirates get their hooks? From a second-hand store. Okay, that one's not terrible. I'm assuming we're getting a joke between every pool.
I mean, I hope so.
Oh shit, the healer and you got sunglasses. I'm sorry, I'm too busy writing jokes to have Isuna on my bars. I do apologize.
Instant cast now.
I hope this year is better than the last. I used to be addicted to nice soaps. But I'm clean now. That one was shit. You're 1 for 3 so far, Lone Star. Funnily enough, this community is probably the perfect place to do these type of jokes, because they love this ship. Flame Dragon, you're a tank. Don't cast Provoke. So you're not a tank, sorry. I will say all 3 jokes have been better than 99.9% of what is considered Final Fantasy XIV humor.
Emma.
Go Scuff right now, he'd love this guy.
Hang on a minute. I don't know that one.
Oh. You gotta do it, man. You gotta commit, you provoked.
Classy. He responded with a pun. He's legit. He's not just a bunch of stuff he looked online.
So Flame Dragon asked the question. Tell the one about the skeleton in the church. And I can't see it now because it's story text on the screen.
Hang on.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, you get time.
No, not that one. That one.
Anyway. And he responded with, I don't know that one. It seems like a pretty bare bones joke. I have the best idea for a dating service for chess players in Eastern Europe. I'm gonna call it Checkmates. Alright, I'll let you have that one.
Look, volume means eventually you'll get something.
Eventually they just become so stupid you can't help but laugh at it. Doesn't mean it's good, it just meant I laughed at it.
We're having fun here.
I'm never having fun. You kidding me?
I'm
never been
happy.
more mad. I'm currently wearing my I really wish I wasn't here right now badge.
Ow.
That was my avatar that I used to have to use for game dev meetings for the team I used to do game dev with, and it was kind of silly. I probably should have changed it during those meetings.
Was that on your MSN Messenger too?
That was Skype.
Skype.
MSN was kind of wild. I don't know what the fuck I had for MSN way back when.
Snake Man?
That was my Skype one. Oh, Snake Man, you're right. Yeah, that's Snake Man. It was Snake. This is back when the fucking Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch days. Holy shit.
Oh man, now we're getting old school. Oh no. He would be all the way over there. What's the tail? Oh, fell next to me. How nice of you. Oh, they trying. Oh, nope. This one.
The classic.
Got him.
No, I mean the Night Fiend disconnect.
Yep.
Oh, the joke's that bad. Now we'll get ample time to tell more jokes.
There it is.
Sounded like you were loading all your AKs for a second there.
We going all the way down? I suppose we're proper power. Death ray. We're gonna have to do mechanics.
I always have the worst memory of this thing.
Ah, there it is. Oh well. Got him anyway. Oh. Penny in a book. Timing's near perfect. Alrighty. Have a no comms.
What the fuck? That's actually fucked up. You were the only one that appreciated his jokes.
He left before I could calm him. It's fine. Crystal 5. I can almost talk to Mom again. Midgar Stormer, you see how this is going. Just turn the 6th on for me. He's not gonna. He's gonna do dual 6. Okay, Dad. It's that one right there.
So this is
cat,
the tome.
the cat
Excellent.
staring for what?
Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Goodbye, what? What with the exclamation point? Perfect! Alright, should have enough time for this cutscene. And then they're gonna want me to go back to Ishgard, and then that's what I'll call it.
Right before the big thing.
Yes, let's just throw away cool characters. Damn, I'm gonna reach 70 soon. Gotta need another set of gear. You found the tomb? Well, let's see it then. Research compiled by Matoya on a device known as an etheric converger. That one. Must say, the experience brought back memories. Just like old days, you still send people into the thick of danger as if we're nothing more than a mundane errand. We were able to accomplish your task thanks to Pero Rago. He's an eminently capable familiar, a creation worthy of the great master Matoya. Alfino, he told you to stop sucking. And to simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of arcane entities. Should the opportunity present itself, I would very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind, create a new variety of carbuncle perhaps, and then not share it with anybody, and then stop being a summoner, you son of a bitch. I still want an obsidian carbuncle. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louis Swag-Armstrong or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. That's why he became a sage, because he didn't want to put in the work. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Shall we examine the tomb? There it is.
I had not thought to behold this tome again.
Matoya doesn't read, she zaps things with electricity.
There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents. That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required.
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white aurosite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before? We already have what we need. The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
I believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
There it is. Now we're going to Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Stola, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the lifestream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Not once.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
Oh, come on, we gotta talk to him and then we go to the Holy See. As if you conceal from her vault. Pay me no mind, I was thinking aloud. Thanks to your customarily heroic effort, you now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram. All that remains is secure its energy source. Let us hasten back to Isgard. Get out of here. There. Meow. Now we're good. Okay, so it for me. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll be back Saturday. Shadows of the Damned. It's gonna be a trip and a half. I'm already just giddy with excitement about it, which is weird for a game that I swore I would never play again. But well, anyway, I don't know if that's a bit strong. I don't think I would have sworn I never played again.
Dude, Flame Dragon, I remember you saying that while your hand was on a Bible.
Well, not the first thing that'll bring me down to hell, and certainly not the last. So, anyway, thanks again. More of this, more streams, more hanging out with people online. And yeah, we've only a few more lengths of Heavensward to go. Very exciting. Then I get to complain about Stormblood. Yes. Now we're talking.